1947-48 WD-4S. Exactly the same as Mercury's KD-4S. The S stood for the starter rewind. This assembly up here, you could buy them either way, or the more deluxe version. The only difference between this engine and the KD-4 is this engine was painted gold and had different decals. In later years, they were different. They used the rejection parts, so they were different. You couldn't interchange it with Mercury's, but this one is interchangeable with a KD-4. And it's a little bit obsolete. Mercury had come out with their KE-4, which was the same power head, but it had the green bottom shroud and the green tank, and it was a lighter engine, and they'd changed a few things on it. This one is kind of interesting. It has a manifold right here, water-cooled manifold, and on this side it's a dummy. Doesn't do anything, it's just there. And has a front cover here, and the bullets on the back that go over the spark plugs. Kind of a sharp-looking engine. It starts and runs extremely well, idles down. Same lower unit as the KE-4. Same power head, different looks, but the KD-4 was identical, other than the paint and the decals. Has a pull-out choke, and it works well. I'm very impressed with the engine. I haven't used it and haven't run it in probably 20 years, and started right up for me. Started and pumped well and everything, so very pleased with it. And it's on a square stern Old Town, which I test most of these smaller engines on. I raced a guy with a Sebago, a 1950 Sebago, who had a KE-4, and it was slightly faster. Maybe it was the Vogue too, who knows. The WD-4 was a badge engineered for Western Auto by Mercury Marine, and they had a relationship that went on for quite a while in the early post-war era. In the pre-war era, they had a affiliation with Montgomery Ward, which I guess didn't last after the war. This lower unit has a water pump that's right in here. It's on the prop shaft. A little bit different than the really later ones, but even the KGs had a water pump in the same place. Sort of an exhaust relief right there, a little unusual. And right here is where the water pisses out of it in a huge stream. But it's a nice running engine. Very nice. Frosty says, this is the end of the show.
That's all.
Goodbye.